Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Time for the first of the anthems. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs. But if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
So it's away we go then. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a promising position. Space for him to turn and look. And that interception was most necessary. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Dix. A probing pass. Dix is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Rido. That is ended up in no man's land. Trouon. Some good work on the right flank here. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. And he was quick to react. It says. Dix. Pelupessy. Dix. Rido.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Cyprus definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Castanos deals with that comfortably. Chance here to counter. And the return pass. Turns back here, probably the best option. Played into space. Dix. Oret Manguan. Knocks it out wide. He has found the way through. Shapes to shoot! There it is! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
For Indonesia, after 26 minutes, is number 11.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And he whips it in. And it's hoisted clear. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. That's tidy. Swings in across. And he can clear it away. Referee's given a throw. Delivers the ball. Oh no, what has happened? Real chance! Goal! They are purring, truly purring. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
5 minutes is number 2.
So that's 2 now without reply.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And he's forced to go back. It says, that's a sharp pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Castellanos! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Verdonk. Romani. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Ball swung in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that brings the first half to a close. Reflections on the first half?
Indonesia clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Indonesia firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
So the action resumes. Oh, that's a key interception. Now he's off and running. The message is clear, none shall pass. Romani, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Dix. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Just eases him off the ball. Succumbs to the pressure. He shifted it to the flank. Nicely weighted ball. He is just caressing the ball. It's a good-looking delivery. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, shooting chance! Nearly, but not quite. Oret Mangwan does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Indonesia in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Pelopessi has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And that has left him in a heap.
Romani really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Rido. Pelopessi. Dodonk. Chouon. Looking for the run.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
SIPRUS can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Coming on the field is number 5.
Chouon gets a good foot in there. Pelopessi. Now, can he find a finish? Cross in.
Well played and well cleared.
Now, can they get him away?
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Oh, that's neat. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Looking to play him in. Chouon. Dodonk. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And the shot!
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Dix. Can he get it through? Indonesia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
SIPRUS have
Number
opted to make another
17.
change here.
Coming on the field. Number 23. Number 11.
Played with finesse. And that has been knocked clear. And here's the chance to counter. Verdonk. He's a sharp little ball here. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He won't be happy with that one. Now then, the ball's come loose. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Indonesia have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Great vision. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Dix. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a goal kick. Quality ball.
Been indicated.
Oh, important interception. Dix. And that is that. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Oret Mangwan picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
We are glad to inform you.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.